The stripes potholder. Let's make a potholder with the potholder loom. Today we're going to make the stripes potholder. It's a classic 2-color design of alternating stripes, and this simple pattern is a great standalone potholder or sew them together to make a bigger trivet. This easy loom weaving pattern is fully reversible and works up quickly. The pattern contains written instructions and links to a chart, and we've got those links down below. So grab your supplies and we'll get started. Welcome to GoodKnit Kisses. We're all about helping you stitch your love and love your stitches. You can find a detailed chart of this design at Piglet's Potholder Patterns, and that is going to be under Creative Commons license. But for written instructions and links to the right and left-handed video tutorials, please click down in the video description and links below, and a link to that chart will be there in that blog as well. If you'd like an ad-free version, you can get those on our Ravelry and Etsy stores, and coming up soon at our GoodKnit Kisses store. So you're going to want to grab your supplies to make this potholder. You're going to need 36 loops, 18 of color A, I'm using white, and 18 of color B, and I'm using a blue, or in this case a denim, and your loom weaving tool and your loom. I also use a crochet hook, and I actually tend to use a crochet hook at the very end. And for this one, it's kind of fun because I think this one's the easiest one to loom up, and I have a little technique I'll show you in here, but we do have that written pattern. So click down on the links down below, get your supplies, and let's begin. Let's start with the warp. We're going to place 18 loops vertically from top to bottom, beginning with color A and alternating with color B. So let's just begin on peg 1. We've got color A, peg 3, and so on. You can alternate them or just start off the way I am, just skipping every other one. So you'll start with one color, and then it will end one space before the end. So all the odd pegs are going to be contrast A or color A. All right, so we've got 9 on there now, and then color B is going to be next, and we're doing all of the even pegs. So we're alternating these colors. Go ahead and pause your video if you need. All right, now that we've got our warp done, we're going to do our weave. All right, so on row 1 with A, we're going to weave over 1, under 1, 9 times. So we're going to go over 1 and under 1 the whole way across. So here's a fun way to do this. I'm going to just tilt this, and we're going to go, because we're going to go over this one first, and this is going under, we're going to push down all the ones we go over. So in this case, I'm pushing down all of my contrast A, or the white ones. This is kind of fun because makes it a little easier. So I'm just going to kind of go through, 3 or 4, and pull through my loop and place it. And then go through here, pull through some more, and then that very last one. So it's over, under the whole way. Okay. And then row 2, we're going to go with B and weave under over 9 times, so all the way across. And you can actually do the opposite now. You can flip these, but you can't really do that because you see how, like, even if I tried to push it down, it would not alternate like that. So I'm just going to push them all the way back up again. Okay, now here's a little trick. So we can come down here. This is a fun little thing. So we're going to go underneath this, this one down here. We're going to go, over here. So we're going to go under the first one. So that's going to be up on all the whites down here and down on all the blues. Okay. So I'm just going to prepare it. If you can't do this, that's okay. So it's still the same thing. So with B, we're going to go under the first one and over the next one. So see how A is now risen to the top here. So I'm going to go under A and come down to the bottom, and then I can pull it up and be easier about it. And actually, I'm just going to place this down here and come underneath several of these, pull it through, and grab the last few and pull through. And now I can grab these two ends and just slide it up to the top like that and place it on my second peg, and then push the loops up. Isn't that nice? I love it. It's so much fun. So now all you have to do is just flip it. So I'm going to push down my whites and push up my blue. So you can just keep following that pattern repeat of row 1 and 2 and alternating. So you're just alternating the colors and alternating over, under, or starting with under, over. All right, so I'm going to pick up A, and we're going to begin again. We're going over A. So when you pick up color A, you're going over the like color that you just did. So it's over there and then under the opposite color. Okay, so I'm going to come down to the bottom, go underneath, pull through. You can place it anywhere really, and then come under, pull through some more, do it again. I just think this one's super easy to do. All right, so take my loop and place it, pick up this other one, place it, push it up. Let's do the next alternate. So row 2, this is a repeat with B, weave under, over 9 times. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip these. This is seriously the fastest. I really love it. All right, I'm not speeding this up or anything. There's no speeding up this video. So it goes really quickly, and then the only time it takes a little bit longer is when you're at the end and you are tighter down at the bottom. So that's when my crochet hook comes in handy, and then I can lift up some of these loops and pass it through a little easier. So just continue that on, alternating until you have filled up all of your loops here, every other one. Pause your video. I'll see you at the end, and we'll do the little bind off together. We'll see you soon. All right, so I have finished, and now I'm ready to bind off using my crochet hook. So I just start in this upper corner over here, and I usually like to pick the one right before this top row. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get this color A that's there, pick that up, and then go into the next stitch. You can really start anywhere. I just like to start in a corner, lift the back loop over the front loop, and then do it again. So we're going to go to the next, we're going to go in this direction, pick it up, and loop it over, and continue. You could even, crochet it like turning like that. It's harder to do on camera because I usually like to do this in my lap, so that's why I use my fingers in here. But yeah, you can go one by one and do that all the way around the loom until you have that last one left. And join me, I'll have those last 2 on my hook, and I'll show you looping through the final loop. All right, we'll see you then. All right, I'm on the last 2 loops. Pull that through, and now we're going to finish it off. Just go to this beginning white one here and pull it through like that. Just loop it through one more time, and that closes that corner. And then I just like to go to the back and come through one of these loops here and pull through, and then pull through one more time, just another loop here, and kind of bury that. And there we have it. And then I just cut off any extra little pieces here, these little stragglers, pieces of thread, and that's it. Wasn't that fun? It's so easy. I love it. Be sure and check out all of our other designs down at the link in the description below, and join us soon for our tote bag that we'll be making with lots of pockets and fun design. Thanks for joining us again at GoodKnit Kisses, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon.